Sergio Perez is fighting for his long-term Red Bull future following a rocky 2023 campaign. Christian Horner has challenged Sergio Perez to take a couple of race wins from Max Verstappen before the season ends, including his home Grand Prix in Mexico. Checo came out swinging when the lights went out in Bahrain, improving on his P2 finish in Sakhir with victories in both Saudi Arabia and Azerbaijan. The 33-year-old was quick to announce his Drivers' Championship intentions, publicly the pressure onto his own shoulders after just 4 races. Unfortunately for him, Verstappen responded in trademark style, rattling off a staggering 8 successive Grand Prix victories to extend his championship lead from a single point to a whopping 125, firmly boxing the Mexican into the role of Red Bull's number 2 driver in the process. Since then, Perez's confidence has taken a beating, but team principal Horner is still optimistic that he can rediscover his early season form after the summer break comes to a close. There's a few things that obviously he's focused on addressing in the second half of the year. On Saturdays, Horner told ESPN. Horner was clear in what he thought Perez's objective should be beyond August, explaining, "I think he'll want to win a race or 2 in the second half of the year. For sure that'll be his target. I'm sure he'd love to win the Mexican Grand Prix. But yeah, he will definitely want to be at least second in the World Championship, that's for sure." Race-to-race targets aside, it is clear that P2 in the drivers' standings is the minimum expectation for the experienced Mexican. But given the immense pace of the RB19 compared to the rest of the field, it is unlikely that will be seen as an impressive achievement outside of the confines of the Red Bull team. The gap back to Fernando Alonso in P3 is currently 40 points. But with Aston Martin now possessing only the 5th fastest car on the grid, the real threat will come from Mercedes driver Lewis Hamilton, who has closed to within a single point of the Spaniard in the standings. Perez is expected to comfortably extend his lead over Hamilton given the machinery underneath him. He has only outscored the 7-time champion by a mere 2 points since recording his most recent race victory on the streets of Baku. The former Racing Point driver's personal targets will be much more lofty than those set by Horner though. He'll know that with Daniel Ricciardo waiting in the wings, he needs to close up to Verstappen before the curtains close on the season in Abu Dhabi, or he risks an early departure from the Red Bull setup.